everybody loves.
Well, it's Saturday at 9 and we are ready to go on air. We've got Scott and Jake and Jim and Loyd who are all accounted for. The Cheap Seats theme is over now, but one guy still has yet to be there. Tell me, where in the world is Joseph Patrick Ryan? He might be teeing up on the back nine or giving a perm to his dog Archie. Maybe sitting in air conditioning watching his dad landscape his yard. Well, he might have lost his keys because he's old and has no memory. Tell me,
where in the world is
Joseph Patrick Ryan? He might be importing exotic water, or his fuel it comes from a body who's from Benito. Well, it's time to start the show, and Joe is on the go to nowhere. He might show at 9:15 and think that he is right on time. Maybe he's busy getting guests wrong. I guess we'll have to wonder where in the world is Joseph Patrick Ryan? I wonder
where in the world is
Joseph Patrick Ryan. Joe.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. You can watch us live or all of our previous streams on YouTube. Follow us on the go on the Mixler app or tune in the old-fashioned way. Turn that dial to 96.3 FM. Scott Kirby, Loyd Kirby, Jim Ash with you this morning at Four Corners Lube. And the question is, where is Joseph Patrick Ryan?
We don't know.
And
we just know he's not at the show.
Where is Jacob Johnson?
Yeah, we're going to have to make another song.
Yeah, so 2 no-shows, no call, no show. We have to write them up, suspend them.
Look at you talking like a supervisor over there.
We are at the Four Corners Lube. Give them a call, 217-735-2761. Get that oil changed. You got to maintain that vehicle, especially with these gas prices.
Yes, sir.
You know, you want to take care of that car and get as many miles per gallon as you can. So get on here to Four Corners Lube. They got a bay open, a car in there right now. Also get on out here, the Hartsburg Emden junior high volleyball?
Oh, high school
volleyball. Okay, they're out here washing cars.
They are.
For donations. So get on out here, get that dirty car clean. A beautiful Saturday morning.
Yes, it is.
So get on out here and support to their cause. Fundraising probably for equipment.
I would imagine so. Probably travel expenses
travel
the way things go these days.
Yeah,
so they're going to be here until 12:30, and as you said, not a fixed cost, so just donate what you can.
Donate, but make it generous. Don't come here and give them a buck.
Exactly.
They're here working their tails off, getting those cars nice and shiny.
They are.
And, get on out here.
All right. Thanks for tuning in this week.
That is the show. Things going on around the Major League Baseball world, Loyd. A big announcement yesterday, a bombshell.
Yes, it was.
Padres All-Star slugger, MVP candidate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Busted for PEDs.
Yep.
Suspended 80 games.
Right.
So that's obviously the rest of this year and about a month into next year. So don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah.
But wow, that's a bombshell. And the Padres, they're pushing. They're going to make the playoffs, and they're adding to their squad, and now that's just that's a big hit for that team.
Yeah, absolutely. So the as you mentioned, 80-game suspension that will impact the regular season as well as playoff games. So he is done for the year, and a bit more. So
yeah. So I don't know the story behind it. It was kind of just out of the blue. Obviously there's an investigation, and this probably happened weeks ago.
Right.
When they got done doing their investigation, they dropped the hammer on him yesterday. So he'll be sitting and watching for the rest of the year and part of next.
That's true. So that will, like you said, definitely impact their playoff, certainly their roster, their offense, everything. So
still a lot of baseball left in regular season. Do they hit that waiver wire to try to fill that spot? It's a big void to fill. But how do you bounce back from that and fill that spot?
I don't think you can. I mean, didn't they make an acquisition at the trade deadline?
Yeah, a pretty big one. Pretty big one. So, I mean, this all-star squad, that they thought they had. Right. They just lost one of their big pieces. So,
absolutely.
You go out and get Soto from the Nationals, and not really sure what they gave up. They gave up quite a bit.
Yeah, quite a few prospects, but
so
definitely going to have an impact. So we shall see how it plays out.
And you wonder, how long has Tatis been on these PEDs, and what was it? Maybe he's an innocent supplement that he was taking, and there's an ingredient in there that's illegal. We don't know. We're not going to speculate, but what we do know is they hit him pretty hard with 80 games, so it must have been obvious.
Yeah, pretty clear evidence. So I haven't heard anything about whether he's going to appeal or not.
Did you have a chance to watch the Field of Dreams game the other night between the Cubs and the Reds?
I did not.
I did. It's two teams that aren't having very good seasons, but when you put them on the spot like that, it was interesting. It was fun.
Right.
They walk out of the corn, and you got some of the old all-stars out there, and Fergie Jenkins, Ryan Sandberg, Billy Williams, Johnny Bench. Actually, Fergie Jenkins threw out the first pitch to Johnny Bench. I thought that was pretty cool. Good game. Just a beautiful scene. I don't know how many people it seats, but it's only on the behind the plate and down the first base and third base line. There's no outfield seats, so I'm going to guess maybe 15,000, somewhere in there. Tickets are hard to get. They were saying that aftermarket tickets were going for like $900.
I could see that.
And we were just right by there this past weekend. We were up in Maquoketa, Iowa. For the big wedding. Went up to Dubuque, and it's not too far from Dyersville, so thought about just jotting on over there to take a look, but too many things to do. So
yeah, busy time for the Kirby family.
Yeah, a little wedding.
So I did hear that there perhaps will not be a Field of Dreams game next year because the investment group that purchased the site, which includes Frank Thomas from former White Sox player, they're going to actually build more of an athletic complex there, and so I saw through my Twitter feed he had mentioned that perhaps they will not be done with the construction by the time next year rolls around, so that was in question. But my big question is, when was that game? Was that Thursday night?
Yes.
I think it was, because I was playing softball is why I didn't see it, but big question I have for you as a diehard Cubs fan, what about the seventh inning stretch? Did you get to see that?
I did. That was neat.
It was neat?
A little hologram of Harry Carey. It was pretty cool.
Okay. Because that was another. I followed the game on my Twitter feed, and
that's a weird-looking vehicle right there.
It's sort of a limousine, like a economy limousine. Very interesting. I had seen several reactions to the hologram Harry Carey, many of which were not really in favor of it, but
really,
I watched the video.
Fun.
Yeah, I
Are
didn't
they
think
fun
it was,
haters.
I don't know. They just thought it was the stuff of nightmares and just kind of creepy. But I watched it. I thought it was fine.
I mean, I don't know what they'd be upset about.
Yeah,
we're not even gonna go there because that's a whole nother show.
It is,
and we don't talk about that on this because it's all sports. But
that's right.
I loved it.
Good for you.
If you disagree with me, you're wrong. It was
if you disagree, call 217-871-4930 and tell us about your thoughts on the Field of Dreams game. Coming up later, of course, we will have our Saturday Sports Movie Mayhem Trivia Contest. You can win a pair of tickets to the Clintonia Eagle Theater in Clinton, catch a movie, and enjoy some popcorn and just
and snacks. Candy.
Snacks and candy, yeah.
Chocolate and popcorn go well together.
They do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How are your Phillies looking?
Actually, they're looking quite nicely, thank you very much. Ever since they changed managers, they've been playing, I think they've won like 2/3 of their games. It's the best performance over however many games it's been since Thompson took over. I think it's 60-something games, but yeah, they're actually back in the playoff hunt and in the wild card hunt, and they're doing so.
Playoffs?
Good timing there, Mr. Ash. And they're doing so without Bryce Harper, who's back. He's taken some live it's batting practice, but it's not like full-blown batting practice yet. But they're expecting him back, and so things are looking good for the Phillies. Hopefully it stays that way.
9.5 games out of first place in the National League East.
Right.
Let's see where they stand in that wild card. They're a half a game up.
Yeah.
So they're going to take the top 2 for the wild card. So, yeah, the Phillies working their way up, and right behind them are the Padres. So that's the news for that for you helps you out a little bit.
Absolutely. So we'll take help however we can get it.
That's right. Well, let's take a look at some of the standings. The Yankees over in the AL East, they are leading that division, and the Blue Jays are the closest behind them, and they are 10 games back. So it looks like the Yankees, with all that talent, looks like they're going to win that division. Over in the AL Central, man, the White Sox were probably the favorite coming in. What happened to them? You get LaRusso over there, and, he's an old school type of guy, and they got a lot of young talent on there, and, boy, their expectations were high coming into the season. They're only a game over 500. They are in third place, but only 3.5 games back. And then you got the Guardians, the Cleveland Guardians, former Indians. They're leading that division with the Twins in second. And then, like we said, the White Sox in third, but still 3.5 games back, and that's very reachable for them.
Yeah, just get on a hot streak and we're right back in it.
The AL West, the Houston Astros, they're leading that division. They are 11 games up over Seattle, and nobody wants to see the Houston Astros win, period.
I think you are correct on that.
They are cheaters. Now let's move to the National League, where we just talked about your division, Loyd, in National League East. You got the Mets leading that division with the Braves, the world champ Braves, trying to defend that title. They're 6 games back, and the Phillies are 9.5. So still very reachable. Like you said, get on a hot streak and get some of these injured people back and get healthy, and it's very. It's doable. So
you got it, dude.
We'll see. Now in the National League Central, you got the Cardinals leading that division. They are a game and a half over the Brewers, and the Cubbies in third, 15.5 games back. Trade deadline. I don't know if you guys talked about it any last week. Any surprises with the Cubs not moving Contreras? Now, Ian Happ, I get, because they still have him for a year and a half. Contreras, he's in his contract season.
Right.
A lot of people had him gone, and he thought he was leaving, and they didn't pull the trigger. So does that mean that now they have to sign him? You would think so. They would extend him. They took a gamble. It didn't work. They, obviously they didn't get the offers that they thought were adequate to trade Wilson. Right. So, I'm glad he's there, and I hope they give him a deal.
Yeah, I mean, you would think they've got, obviously as you said, the offers must have been very underwhelming as far as what other teams were willing to give up to pull the trigger on that, so I decided to keep him, and I guess they're going to roll the dice and hopefully maybe sign him in the offseason.
Well, he's been there. He's been with the organization like 13 years. I mean, he was just a young pup, and he's the heart of that team. And moving forward, if you want to rebuild, you got to have some pieces in place. And right now, it's Wilson Contreras, and then even Happ, the All-Star, Ian Happ. Last year, struggled, and David Ross told him, your playing time's going to diminish. Well, Ian Happ took it to heart and, worked at it, and he was an all-star this year. So, he could be one of the staples to that team. But I don't know. We'll see. Very disappointing season for the Cubs. And then you got Tom Ricketts coming out and saying that the fans don't deserve this. Well, Tom, you put this, you put him in this position. You didn't want to open that checkbook. But a lot of contracts will be open up next year. There'll be some money. You got the Jason Hayward contract. That's gone.
Right.
He will not be returning. He's on the injured list for the rest of this season.
Are they going to do a farewell tour for him?
No. I mean, good riddance tour.
Maybe Green Day can come in and play the song.
He's a locker room guy.
Right.
People like him. And his defense, is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't hit the broadside of a barn. But hitting in baseball is easier said than done.
This is
but
true.
Good teammate, good person. You like that about him, but you also want to see production on the field, and his is diminished. He's been in the league for a while, and it's time to move on. Spend that money somewhere else. So we'll see what they do in the off season. Yeah, I'm already talking about the off season because our playoffs are
coming up on this season.
I have.
Well, the Phillies were kind of in a similar position because they had Didi Gregorius on their roster, who they signed to a 2-year contract. Couple years ago, and which was surprising at the time because the going rate seemed to be 1-year contract for shortstops, but for whatever reason the Phillies signed him for 2 years and they cut ties with him mid-season. Him and Odubel Herrera bringing up some of the youth and mixing it in with their veterans. So it can work.
Yeah, you try to find that lightning in a bottle. And Gregorius from the Yankees, and had solid years there. And I don't know for what reason.
Lots of injuries.
Yeah. And that's where PEDs come in effect.
Right.
What does Tatis do if he doesn't take PEDs?
Yeah, exactly.
You get those little minor aches and pains and injuries, and PEDs help you recover from them quicker. And I'm not saying it's going to necessarily improve your play on the field because it's difficult to do, but it does help you heal quicker and maybe make you a little stronger. But
right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and even so, that was the big one of the big discussions about Barry Bonds when the allegations came up about him and what he was taking and how it was improving his performance. He's still, and not that I would condone PEDs or diminish their impact, but you still have to have that timing. You still have to be able to hit the baseball.
See the baseball.
Yeah,
hit the baseball.
Hit it squarely. It's just going to go a lot farther, I guess, if you're on the juice.
You on the juice? You hitting some bombs?
No.
You're just a slap hitter?
Yes, very much so. I batted twice Thursday and didn't get it out of the infield.
Oh, well.
But I was there for my pitching, and we won, so we're advancing in the playoffs.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
That's Loyd's theme song. Dun, 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 dun,
Actually, it was Jake's theme song, but all right, we can do that.
We got to finish up with the National League West, and no surprise there. The Dodgers, 16 games up over the Padres, and the Giants 23.5 back. You see these teams that go out and spend money. Come on. Oh, yeah. You see, what was I talking about?
You were talking about the Dodgers.
Oh, the Dodgers.
These
teams that go out and spend the money. The Dodgers are not afraid to spend it. The Yankees.
Right.
And it does affect these low market teams. Look at Milwaukee. The past 3 or 4 years, they were, a team to beat, but they trade their closer, which was very surprising to me. Did that surprise you at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Because I don't know what they got in return, but Hader was, he was the guy that you don't want to see come 9th inning. He was lights out. I don't know if his skill set is diminished where they, thought, let's get rid of him now and get what we can. I don't know, but that was very surprising to me because they're still in the hunt. They're not too far out of first place in that division.
Yeah, like we were saying, just get on a hot streak and right back in it like several teams.
So I don't know what's going on there. It was very shocking to me, but what do I know?
What do you know?
Well, I know it's about time for a break. Once again, we are at Four Corners Lube. Get on out here. The Hartsburg Emden High School volleyball teams out here washing cars for donations. You got 2 young ladies braving the median out here, the middle section of the road, with signs trying to direct traffic in here. You got some cars in here right now getting scrubbed down. They're doing a fantastic job. So bring that dirty vehicle here at Four Corners Lube and not only get your oil changed, get your car washed.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have more here on the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? Missed bills, housing troubles, employment issues. It can be overwhelming, but with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 specialists are trained to help you overcome seemingly impossible challenges, however complex they are. 211 is always available to help, so get in touch today.
This message presented by the United Way of Logan County.
Have you ever seen somebody treated unfairly because of the color of their skin?
Do you guys know what it means to have white privilege?
What is racism and what do you think about it?
Talk to young children about what racism is, giving them the language to understand it. They can be disruptors. They can shape and shift culture.
We may not always know the answer, but we'll try and help you learn.
You don't have to have all the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't start.
Join the Growl family. It's Growl right now. Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau, Grau Chevrolet Buick. If you're in the market for a new used car or truck and don't see what you're looking for, please give us a call. We'll gladly let you know what we have coming in, and we'll search for the perfect vehicle for you. Incentives and rebates are changing all the time, and now is a great time to purchase a new or used car or truck. Call us at Grau Chevrolet Buick at 217-735-4444. Visit us on the internet at www.growinc.com or stop by and see us the old-fashioned way at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
Joe Ryan here again. Are you flirting with time on your life insurance needs? Do you really think that you will be in better health a few years from now than you are today? Life insurance rates increase with age. Call me at 217-735-4385 and let's lock in those rates before time catches up with you.
The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing Showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
For over 58 years, Eaton has been a proud part of the Lincoln community, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year, featuring load centers, metering devices, and air conditioning disconnect devices. Eaton is America's choice for top-quality, high-performance electrical equipment made in beautiful Lincoln, Illinois. Eaton is a proud Lincoln Community High School sponsor. Go Railers!
That's Gordon. This is former WAND sports director and humongous Lincoln Railer fan Gordon Voigt, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Loyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Washed for donations. Got to help these ladies out. Nothing's cheap these days. Everything's more expensive, and might have a hospital bill coming up here. They're running across the road here. Yeah, that's
it's like a live action Frogger game.
Sign this waiver. So yeah, get on out here. You know, expenses today. You got to raise money to do things that sometimes you took for granted in the past. And
yeah,
inflation, gas prices. It affects everybody. It affects, obviously, it affects all the schools.
Absolutely.
Affects their sports programs, any extracurricular activity programs, band, cheerleading, all the above. And, you know, they got to do fundraisers. I know fundraisers have kind of went by the wayside the past couple years because of COVID, but now everything's back on track, and need to get out here and support these ladies.
All right. So they will be here until 12:30, and as you said, accepting donations today rather than a fixed price. So joining us now, the leader of that organization, Jennifer Hayes, the head coach at Hartsburg Emden. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Whoa, there we go. Now we're up.
Wake you up.
There we go.
That's all right, as long as they don't get the equipment. And
that's right.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
It seemed like they're keeping busy this morning, so a pretty good turnout so far. You like to see that. We were just talking a little bit before you came on air that, you know, with today's inflation and everything just being so expensive, that fundraisers are really a staple to organizations to get that funding that they need.
Absolutely, and with schools only getting so much money for the things they actually need, your extracurriculars really take a hit. And I try to make sure that all of my girls in Hartsburg Emden get a chance to do everything that they want to do and all the special things that come along with it besides games. And so everything that we do through our fundraisers, make sure that the girls don't have to pay up and beyond to be able to be part of the team.
Right, you know, and like you said, the schools are getting less money, and you got to disperse that money, you know, I guess financially responsibly, I guess you would say. And like you said, sometimes the sports, you know, programs take a hit, and, you know, things like these are necessary because you want the girls to still experience, you know, a good experience a good season, you know, not only on the court but off. And
exactly, because if everybody was just doing it for the down and backs and the bleachers, nobody would do it. It's for the hotel stays and the pizza parties and all the fun stuff, right?
Yeah. Right. So you're out here till 12:30.
Yes.
You got the whole squad out here today.
Yep. We split it up into freshmen, sophomores get the early shift, and make them get up early, and then the junior seniors get to sleep in a little bit
when
better.
it's a little warmer.
That's right.
Yeah, so, but it's not. It's a beautiful morning.
Beautiful.
You know, beautiful bright blue skies and
no rain.
No rain. So what better way to kick off that Saturday morning and then drive around in a shiny, clean car?
That's right. Get ready for school next week, right?
Yeah,
that's right. Shine up, act like you have money, right?
School is back in session, starting, I think, most schools Wednesday.
Yep.
I believe so.
And boy, the summer flew by, didn't it?
It did. We just got out.
Yeah.
And here we go, right?
And here we go, right back at it. But tell us a little bit about your expectations this year of the incoming girls.
Well, I lost quite a few main points of my seniors last year. So coming into the summer part of our program, we did a lot of rebuilding and a lot of restructuring and trying to figure out what holes we needed to fill. I was pleasantly surprised at the girls that had come off their club season and the experience that they've gained, that they really just stepped into the shoes of the girls that I left. And then my freshmen coming in really have done a nice job filling in. Probably a couple of them are going to find starting positions on the varsity, which I really didn't plan on, but they've earned it. And as our first week of preseason started last week, they're sore. You know, a lot of hard work in the gym, and then we go and train at Hopedale, and then, you know, after practice, why not run 4 miles to my house for supper? You know,
sure,
because that's what we do, right? Got to get them in shape, and but they're looking good. We had a really great last summer tournament at Parkland. Beat everybody in our pool. We beat Metamora, beat Champaign Central. Some really big teams that I was really pleasantly surprised to see that we're ready to compete. And I think we're going to take some hits in September because you're young, but by October, end of October, we'll be ready.
So you play, obviously, how many classes are in volleyball?
There's 4 classes.
There's 4 classes, and you guys are probably 1A.
We're half an A, but we say 1A, but yeah.
So you're kind of towards the bottom of that.
I think we're the smallest public school.
Right. So you're not going to be facing like the Metamoras and all that.
No, not regular season. That's why I try to do it during summer. See where we're at.
And just makes them better. You know, why not play those top tier? Now I don't want to say top tier schools, but higher enrollment schools.
Absolutely.
It sounds better.
Yep, exactly.
You know, because if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's
and why
right.
not take on these bigger schools?
Right. Raise your bar, see where you're at.
There you go. So when does your season start?
Our first game is Thursday the 25th. I believe, is home against DMAC, and then we head to Springfield Lutheran for a weekend tournament. So we have Meet the Stags on Wednesday. That Wednesday, the 24th. This year's theme is families that play together, stay together. And so we have all the parents playing against each other in a co-ed team before we bring out the girls, and then have a JV showing and then a varsity scrimmage just to get everybody fired up and ready to go for another Stag season.
So another exciting season expected every year at Hartsburg Emden.
Always.
Volleyball, there's high expectations year in, year out.
There is, and that's why the girls work as hard as they do, and I do as much as I do, because, that's what we do.
That's what you do.
How many years have you been here doing the car wash? It's been a while, hasn't it?
Probably 20.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, 20 years.
Wow.
Had to take a year off for COVID,
Yeah.
Whatever, ridiculous. But
silly.
Yeah, but here we are. So 20 years, and Rick's been really good to us, and I appreciate every opportunity to get these girls, 1, working, and 2, get them some money.
Right, yeah, that's keep them busy, keep them active.
Absolutely.
Build a family, like you say.
Absolutely. Yesterday we brought in some guys from Peoria. We did a self-defense class as a team bonding, so that was great. After 4 days of really hard gym work, we did that, and then bring them in and stuff like this. It's just nice to do things outside the gym.
Well, Jim just raised his hand. He'll volunteer if you want to show us some of the things you learned.
Right, some kung fu.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried to get Joe with the attack dog that time, so I guess Jim's as willing as Joe was for that.
Self-defense.
So, you're out here raising money for the Hartsburg Emden volleyball team till 12:30 today.
Yes.
Accepting donations rather than a fixed price.
Yep.
So
come on out and let us clean your car.
Yeah, and be generous. It is donations, Loyd, you could probably get your car washed for what, $250?
Yeah, probably.
$2. I mean, it's a small car.
It is a very small car.
Hey, it does the work.
Take a cup of water and pour it over it, and that'll take care of it.
Right.
Compact car, compact price, right?
Exactly.
Well, Jennifer, thanks for coming on. I know you want to get out here and direct these ladies a little bit more, make sure these cars get cleaned, and we appreciate you taking some time.
Absolutely.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
And hopefully, we'll talk to you down the road as we prepare for a state championship.
I love to hear it.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, what time is it, Loyd? Do we need to take another? It's,
I don't know. You're the one driving the bus. I'm just riding on your coattails. So
9:36. I'll tell you what.
All right. Tell me.
Let's take another break.
All right.
And when we come back, we'll do our sports movie.
The movie trivia, movie mayhem, whatever. We don't really have a name for it. So
we probably need to find a name. But,
all right.
That's all right.
Let's have a meeting.
Yeah. So stay tuned. When we come back, we will have the movie trivia contest for a pair of Clintonia tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be right back after these messages on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? Missed bills, housing troubles, employment issues. It can be overwhelming, but with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 specialists are trained to help you overcome seemingly impossible challenges, however complex they are. 211 is always available to help, so get in touch today.
This message presented by the United Way of Logan County.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Bad Boys patented Easy Ride and independent suspension, heavy-duty American-made steel construction, and legendary muscle. There's no more that brings more comfort, durability, power, and value to mowing pros and homeowners than a Bad Boy mower. Mow with an attitude. It's the driving force behind every mower we build in the good old USA. Our promise to lead the industry in innovation and performance.
Check out Bad Boy Mowers at the home of the In-N-Out Oil Change, Four Corners Lube, 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Mow with an attitude.
Spring is in the air, and now's a perfect time to make sure your air conditioner is working in tip-top shape before the hot summer's heat takes its toll. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer, can clean or repair your old air conditioner or install a new one like an energy-efficient heat pump that will keep you cool this summer and warm in the winter. For fast, reliable service 24 hours a day, call Lincoln Heating and Cooling 735-5835. Your home to Carrier, turn to the experts. The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing Showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own. Lincoln Printers at 217-732-3121. Stop by the office at 711 Broadway Street, across from the fire department in downtown Lincoln, or email lincolnprinters@abelink.com. A business Abe Lincoln will be proud to lend his name to.
This is Reed Detmers with the Los Angeles Angels, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Loyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 WLCN.
Is this the Hartsburg Emden fight song?
That's right. Bears do play today, noon.
They do.
Noon.
And who are they taking on?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Alrighty.
So I don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I kind of do. But, you know, everybody has hopes, you know, beginning of the football season.
That's right. They're tied for first right now, aren't
greatest time of the year by, you know, just so you know. It is the greatest time of year. Beats Christmas. I'll tell you that. Love football. And it's right around the corner. The Bears kick off their preseason today. Now, is it only a 3? Did they switch to 3 games?
I thought they did shorten the preseason.
And added a regular season game. Is that correct?
I believe that's correct.
Okay. So, you know, Loyd, you've got some high expectations this year.
Yes.
With the Buccaneers and Tom Brady. He's on a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah, a little sabbatical, taking some time off for personal reasons. And but supposedly he'll be back and hopefully won't miss a beat.
Yeah, probably filling out his Medicaid card. And
I don't know. Now hold on. Let's put the pieces together here. Tom Brady announces he's going to be taking a little bit of a break. We get a text that Joe Ryan says, I'm not going to be there this week.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're golfing.
Maybe they're in Denver meeting up with Plummer.
Could be.
And going through the back door of Denver Stadium.
Very well could be.
Yeah. Or Arizona. Which one was it?
I think Denver. Denver. Yeah. I think that's correct.
Yeah. So, Loyd, good detective work there.
Thank you very much. Speaking of detective work. And figuring things out.
Yeah.
Perhaps our listeners might want to figure something out here and win some prizes.
Yeah, we're going to play a movie clip. If you can give us a call at 217-871-4930. Is that right? Yes.
Yeah,
got it. Nailed it.
You did.
217-871-4930 is the number to call if you know the answer to this movie clip.
See, Ned was right. Violence is killing this sport. It's dragging it through the mud. If things keep up the way they are, hockey players will be nothing but actors, punks. Well, I'm not playing my last game that way.
Last game?
Yeah, it's my last game, and I want to play it straight. There's no more nail, and that's finished. I want to win that championship tonight, but I want to win it clean. Old-time hockey. Like when I got started, you know? Geez, Toe Blake, Dick Clapper, Eddie Shore, those guys were the greats. I don't know what to say. Bryce, it's up to you.
Reg is our coach.
Yeah, sure, old-time hockey.
Like Eddie Shore.
Yeah.
Coach, our line starts?
Sure.
Hey, we got a game to win. Everybody.
All right. Name that tune.
Name that tune or movie. 217-871-4930 if you can name the sports movie. Talking about some old-time hockey there.
Old-time hockey.
We went back a few years with this one.
Phone lines are open.
Apparently the same people are calling this week that called last week.
Nobody? Well,
we are on the air this time. That's true. We had some technical difficulties last week, but
see what happens when I take a week off.
I know it. The whole operation just falls to shambles. Yep.
So we'll sit here and wait for you to call.
Wait that, yeah.
Now,
sports movie clip. I was going to look up the year that was released.
1978.
I think it's older than that. I was going to guess about 74.
I don't even know the name of the movie. I'm just
don't?
Stuff. I'm having a hard time with that one.
Really? It's kind of a classic.
Well, once you say it, I'm a dummy. But speaking of opening seasons,
1977.
Oh yeah, I was closer.
You were.
And I don't even know what the movie is. The Lincoln Railers football. Yep, football. They'll be kicking off their season on the 26th.
That's right.
They are in practice right now, probably out there as we speak. And they'll have Meet the Railers next week. I'm guessing next Friday would be my guess.
Okay.
And we do have a caller. And are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. Who are we talking to this morning?
Greg Crabtree.
Greg Crabtree. Right. And do you know the answer to what movie clip we just played?
Is it Slapshot?
That is correct.
Slapshot, yep. Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen that.
Couldn't think of the name.
Old-time hockey, the Hanson brothers.
Yeah.
So are you a hockey fan?
No, I'm not.
No, just like the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, and speaking of movie, you just won 2 tickets to the Clintonia in Clinton, Illinois to watch a movie of your choice. Any movies out there right now that interest you?
I have no idea, but my daughter's at the car wash. You can give the tickets to her.
Oh, okay.
All right, very good.
We'll throw that out there.
Yeah, stay on the line here, and Jim will get the information,
Okay.
make sure we give them to the right person. But congratulations.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Yep,
thanks for calling.
Good day.
All right, so there you go, Slapshot, old-time hockey.
Yeah. And what were the brothers called?
The Hanson brothers.
The Hanson brothers.
Yeah.
Not the Henson brothers.
Not the Henson, and not the pop rock group Hanson. No, but yeah. So good old-time hockey.
Old-time hockey. Look at Jim. He's proud of himself.
He should be proud.
Yeah.
He's taking this show to another level.
Oh, he didn't even hear us.
Yeah,
so typical.
That's why he's got such a smile on his face. Yeah. He doesn't have to listen, so we can say whatever we want about him. And then, of course, he's going to. And that is how we do things around here on this show.
Yeah, we give stuff away.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want tickets to a movie?
Yeah. Yeah, free tickets.
And there's a lot of good movies coming out or that have been out, with there's kind of a lull there for a while with COVID. Things are kind of shut down, obviously, and now, boy, there's some good movies. Top Gun, Elvis, new Jurassic Park.
Yep.
What else?
None of those, of course, are playing at the Clintonia right now.
Those are old school. A new Thor movie came out.
Right. Right now, currently at the Clintonia, I believe they have Where the Crawdads Sing, Bullet Train, Easter Sunday, and the DC Super Pets movie. So, but those change course weekly. Every Thursday, I believe, they have a new selection of movies. So,
the sun's getting hot, right?
Yeah.
On the old back, Loyd.
Yeah, it's
really heating up.
It is. We were doing fine there until it passed that billboard behind us. But
second shift's going to have a good day.
They are.
It's going to warm up for them. Cars are going to be clean. Look at that truck. Came in filthy, now just sparkling.
You could eat off of it if you wanted to.
Looks real nice.
There you go.
Real nice job, girls.
Of course, that's the Hartsburg Emden volleyball team out here until 12:30 today with a fundraiser. We are at Four Corners Lube, 1101 Woodlawn Road here in Lincoln. And stop by. The team will be here until 12:30 taking donations for their fundraiser car wash.
Yeah, and when you pull in, they're not just hosing your car off.
No.
They are scrubbing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we just had a truck roll through here. Pretty dirty. I mean, it's a truck.
Right.
And now they just pulled away, and it's sparkly clean.
It was.
They get the bugs off, and they're even cleaning the tires, Loyd. You'll get your money's worth,
Absolutely.
no matter what you donate.
Absolutely. So they'll be here till 12:30, as we said. So stop by and get your oil changed, get your car washed, and get your all of your vehicle servicing needs taken care of.
Yeah, good job, Loyd.
Thank you.
Back to football. A little preseason action going on. Jim's excited. He's a big Bears fan.
He is.
You know what that means? Our boy Mark Grody, he's working.
He is working.
Haven't talked to Grody for a while.
Yeah, I believe he's got a permanent scheduling conflict now, doesn't he, with our airtime? Yeah.
Oh, really?
He liked our show so much that he decided he would start one. I don't think he calls it Cheap Seats.
Well, why can't we call into his show and just kind of put two shows together? We could do that, couldn't we?
We could do that, kind of like a crossover episode of sports radio in Illinois.
Let's try it.
All right, make it happen.
Make it happen. Make that happen. I had another thought.
All right, we'll wait here. You were thinking about football.
Football. Do you know what that means? Fantasy football.
Yes, it does.
And the WLCN Fantasy Football Challenge is not going to happen.
Yeah.
We did it one year. The inaugural year was fantastic.
That was awesome.
It was
Big
good.
Prizes, lots of participation.
Was
no.
that before you? That was before your time.
I was coming on board to the show. I think that was my first year.
Jim, that worked out well, didn't it? Yeah. We had the bowling alley, and Jake donated some stuff. We had some other prizes, and it was successful.
Yeah, didn't you have like a grand prize for the season, but then you also had like weekly winner prizes?
Yeah, we did. And
yeah, that's a pretty high-end operation for this show.
Yeah, it was. And that's back when we were motivated. We need to do it again. We need to make this show great again.
All right.
And
again.
All
right.
Well, make it great.
Okay.
So maybe we'll start planning. It's a little too late now.
Yeah, that's the thing. We when we're going to do those kinds of things, it probably helps to have a little bit of lead time and not maybe.
We're going to blame COVID.
All right.
Let's blame COVID. So maybe next year we'll have a fantasy football challenge. We'll do something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get some prizes. Because that's what we do.
Yeah.
We like to give things away.
We do.
And we get real excited when people call us.
Absolutely.
And that phone number is 217-871-4930. Give us a call now. Tell us how you think the Railers are going to do this year. The Lincoln football Railers. We'll start having Coach Sikowski on here.
Next week he will be calling in, actually. Yep.
Okay. And hopefully get him in here live. Tell us about how things are going. First game is the 26th. Then we're going to travel to Clinton.
That's right.
To take on the Maroons.
That's right.
So that's a game that's been scheduled on the calendar for quite some time. The Railers probably the favorite in that. So hopefully go over to Clinton. Short little trip.
Yep. And
maybe go over early, catch a movie.
There you go.
And then go to the game.
Catch a movie.
Or go to the movie after the game.
There you go.
Or go to the movie during the game. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Of course, if you can't make it, as you mentioned before, WLCN 96.3 FM will be there covering the game, and you can listen via the FM airwaves as well as the Mixler app, or we will have the live stream video going.
Yeah, and Loyd's been working on the off season. We got new software.
We do have some software.
New program. So anybody out there that is wanting to advertise with us, you can have a video on YouTube, of course. You can't have a video on the radio.
Yeah.
But on YouTube.
You could, but it kind of loses something.
Your own specialized video. If you want to make your own video, we can plug it in there. Loyd, he's a magician.
Something like that.
That's something like that. So get a hold of the boys, Jim or Loyd, if you want to advertise with us. And why wouldn't you want to? I mean, Lincoln, Logan County, a lot of things to offer.
That's right. I was talking with one potential advertiser a couple weeks ago and explaining how we do the live streams and sync up the play-by-play audio from our radio broadcast, and I actually went into our website, and this is more information than you'll ever want to know, but I was able to go into the Google Analytics of our website and traced it back to last year's football season, and you could see the peaks and valleys of how many people visit our website, and it would be kind of down here, and then Friday, whoop, up here, people logging in to watch football, and then down here, and then whoop, next Friday, just every 7 days like that. So
and that goes with basketball as well.
Absolutely.
And, we've been doing some girls basketball lately. So the opportunities to advertise with WLCN 96. We have several outlets. You got your Facebook, you got your Twitter, you got YouTube, and then you got the radio.
That's right.
It's a great way to advertise.
Yeah, and I actually looked back over the whole year last year and finding those football stats, and it was, like I said, you could see it every 7 days, and then you could see it peaking during basketball season. Then there was one game that was like 5 times as many viewers or people logging onto the website. That was the night where we had 2 games going on. The girls were playing in Mahomet Seymour, and the boys were playing in Lincoln against Mahomet Seymour.
And we made it happen.
2 live YouTube streams
you guys
at once.
made it happen. So good job.
Yeah, you were there too, weren't you?
I don't know. Last year was a blur to me. I don't know where I was at.
All right.
And probably this year a little bit more the same.
Really?
We'll see. Hopefully you can do a few more games. We'll just see how it goes. A lot less traveling now. Bryson's done at Blackburn, but I'll still follow him. Austin's still coaching over there. They just got their championship rings last Friday. Boy, those things are sharp. I don't know if I showed you guys a picture or not. Yeah, I did. I sent you pictures. And
you did.
Yeah, so congratulations to them. Got their championship rings. They look like Super Bowl rings. These things are fantastic, and so it was pretty neat when he handed those out to the guys that were there for the wedding. They were pretty excited. So yeah.
Did parents of the folks going through the nuptials, did they get rings also?
Yeah, they did. They sure did. They got wedding rings. And
I'm talking about you.
Oh, me? No, I did not. I did not get a ring. They don't just give them out willy-nilly.
Well, if you liked it, you should have put a ring on it.
Well, I liked it. Just didn't get one.
All right.
Oh well, I didn't earn it. You got to earn it. It's not a participation trophy.
But you did earn it. I mean, why did they earn it? Because your son coached the team to the championship, correct?
Right. But I didn't play.
But
I didn't coach.
If it wasn't for you, your son wouldn't be on this planet.
That's true.
Without you, that whole
thing doesn't happen.
So
I will anticipate the arrival of my ring.
Very good.
Well, no Joe, no Jake, and that means a flawless show and information thrown out everywhere. Everywhere. So it's about to do it for us. Once again, we are at Four Corners Lube. Give them a call, 217-735-2761. For that oil change. Come on in. Boy, that's full right now. But get in line. They'll get to you. They're pretty quick.
They are.
And while you're waiting, get that car washed. Or when you're done, get that car washed. We've got a truck in here now. We've got a couple open bays for the ladies to get that washed.
Wash the vehicles. Looks like the oil changing line is. Things are heating up back there, though. Yeah. Both service bays are filled, and I just saw a couple cars pull off the Woodlawn Road there like they were getting in line. So things are hopping.
It's just a beautiful day. Beautiful Saturday morning. You can't ask for a better morning.
That's right.
And here in about 2 hours, the Bears will be taking the field against the Chiefs. So tune into that.
Yeah.
Baseball in action. All you Cardinal fans, congratulations on your good year. You got rid of Bader, though. How does that make you feel? Did you like Bader?
All right, so Jim is in favor of the
Jim
trade,
likes
sounds
it.
like.
He gave us thumbs up. Kind of a half thumbs up, like, oh, okay. Kind of like it, kind of don't care. But, yeah.
All right, very good.
Very good. Well, that's going to do it for us today.
All right. Even though we're leaving, like we said, get out here to Four Corners Lube. Hartsburg Emden volleyball team will be here until 12:30, taking donations at their fundraiser car wash. So be sure to support them.
All right, thanks for tuning in to the Cheap Seats. Next week we're going to be
on YouTube and at 96.3 FM and streaming on the Mixler app.
Somewhere in Logan County.
Somewhere.
At the same time, 9 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Good day.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? Missed bills, housing troubles, employment issues. It can be overwhelming, but with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 specialists are trained to help you overcome seemingly impossible challenges, however complex they are. 211 is always available to help, so get in touch today.
This message presented by the United Way of Logan County.
The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing Showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.